Hello, welcome back to my channel. I'm Nico.
I'm Nate.
So recently we have some friends who come to China for the first time. They're facing different type of issue such as internet, transport or payment.
So I've lived in China for roughly 7 years, so I've experienced everything that we're going to talk about today. So we decided to make this video to help other foreigners have a more effective way to come to China and travel more hassle-free.
Yeah. So the first part, we suggest you download and create an account in this app before you come to China. And the first problem we need to solve is internet.
Yeah, internet is very important. So we suggest 2 ways to achieve this in China. You either prepare an eSIM app like Holofly on your phone before you arrive. This will be very cost effective and won't require you to buy a physical SIM. You'll just activate it when you arrive in China, and the cost is very low compared to your roaming of your traditional SIM card. The other way is when you arrive in China, you can buy a local SIM card, but this will come with the disadvantage of needing a VPN, which we will talk about later, to access overseas websites and apps.
The next big app will be Alipay.
Yeah, Alipay, this will help you with everything like your day-to-day payments, paying for everything that's like transport, groceries, food, everything like this. You must link your non-Chinese bank card to this before you arrive to avoid any hassles related to your ID verification.
Now you can also use Alipay search box to find some mini program such as Didi or Ele.me, but we still suggest you to download the full app for more convenience.
So next we move on to WeChat. This is the most versatile app in China. It's China's dominant messaging service and also has many features like Alipay that allow you to pay for daily things. But we still suggest Alipay is the better app for payments.
Also for foreigner too.
Yeah.
If you not come here for a long period or you don't have friends,
Or don't plan to add people here, then maybe
it's not necessary. But we can be your first friend. Here's my WeChat. If you have any question, then you can add us. Then we can, give you some help.
Okay, now we are going to move on to Dazhong Dianping, or just Dianping for short. This will suggest any restaurants close by to you, things like this. And if you want to check out any discounts that your restaurant offers, you just scroll down in the app and it will show you any deals and discounts that are provided. But you need to have WeChat or Alipay to pay for these internal app services because it will generate a QR code to show to the waiter or waitress.
And also this app is like a whole lifestyle inside. You can not only find food, you can find salon, gym, and hotel. So this app is everything.
Yeah. It also has a full translation feature, so you can have it in your home language.
Okay. So the next one will be transfer.
Yeah. Didi. So Didi is like Uber for overseas, but this will work in almost every city in China, every small town. You will need Alipay, WeChat, or a foreign bank card.
Apple Pay.
Yeah, also Apple Pay to pay for these services. But there are some cash accepted offers from taxis, so look out for those. But I think you still might need a electronic payment to guarantee payment, so I don't rely on the cash option only.
Yeah, and
locations can also be put in English, which is very convenient.
You can also choose different level of car for your budget. Cheaper level car might be a little bit untidy.
Okay, so we're moving now on to online shopping. So the app we suggest for this is called Taobao. This is an app that gives you basically all the online product available in China for a much cheaper price than overseas. So we suggest using this app when you're here to get products that you would never see generally overseas, or like a variety of products, different prices, different quality, and they arrive quite quickly, 2 to 3 days after you order, and sometimes in rare cases the following day.
So the next app will be Trip.
Yeah, Trip. A lot of non-Chinese will know this app well, and the parent company Ctrip is a Chinese company, so these are very closely related. So Trip will have a lot of features that other apps like Bookings.com will not have, like being able to book your bullet train tickets and some sightseeing attractions in China, as well as providing more suitable hotel accommodation. Always make sure to check that foreigners are accepted at the hotel where you book. It is generally stated in their policies.
Fun fact is, if you don't know where to go, you can always search in Trip to see any available package to give you a good idea where you want to go.
You can just search the city in the app and it will come up with people's posts, similar to Instagram, sort of. It's like a mini Instagram inside Trip. So unique experiences that you associate with, you can see where these people went. So of course, Google doesn't work in China. So we suggest a map for navigation while you're in China. This is available in English, so it's very easy to use and very accurate. The last app we suggest for you is a VPN. This will give you access to all your outside of China websites, apps, stuff like this. I have a suggestion in the bio which you can check out later. And just one side note, Android users will require a VPN or an eSIM, otherwise they won't be able to download any new apps after arriving in China because the Play Store requires Google, and Google is blocked in China. So we suggest Android users download a VPN just as backup and maybe use an eSIM to avoid any issues.
The next part will be the things to bring and prepare for the trip.
So the first thing we suggest is medication for your stomach and throat, as certain Chinese foods can cause foreigners' stomach and throat to become slightly upset. Chinese people refer to this imbalance by saying up fire.
Yeah, this is really common symptoms in the south, usually caused by what you eat or the weather here. But for our local, we will drink herbal tea
to cool down.
To cool down. But for you,
yeah, foreigners generally don't like the taste of this medicine, so it's better for us to just bring some anti-inflammatory throat medication. So another important thing to remember in China is peanuts and peanut oil are a big part of the cooking culture here. So anyone who's allergic to peanuts should bring their allergy medication and inform all the restaurants they go to of their allergy to avoid any issues, because peanut allergy is quite severe.
Yeah.
Secondly, we suggest bringing some cash for emergencies. We suggest, depending on the purpose of your trip, if it's just tourism or business, maybe 1,000 to 2,000 RMB is a safe amount to have just for paying when some place don't accept overseas bank cards or something like this, or your WeChat not work or something like this. The next important thing to do before you arrive is to fill out the landing card. This can be done through WeChat, Alipay, the 12367 app, or the 12367 dedicated website.
So this is the link. Make sure you complete it before you arrive to China.
Finally, before you arrive in China, check your power bank has a 3C symbol. This is very important. It will be listed next to all the specifications on your power bank, because China require the symbol, otherwise you can't take it on the airplane, and there won't be any exceptions. They will confiscate your power bank if you don't have this 3C symbol. So we will show you the 3C symbol here.
So the last part will be when you're already in China.
Yes. So the first thing you should do when you arrive into China, if it's your first time, you go to the dedicated fingerprint collection machines. This will make your immigration process much smoother, because you will always have to show fingerprints and your face ID when going to immigration. Also, after you have gone into the city, remember to go and get your registration done at the local police station. If you're staying at a hotel, this will be done by the hotel. But if you're staying with a friend somehow, or not at a hotel, just make sure you go to the local police station to show where you're staying and how long. Finally, if you intend to stay in China for longer or intend to work in China, you must get a Chinese SIM card. This will give you access to all the Chinese apps and services, and this should only cost you about 50 RMB per month. Yes, with a nice large internet bundle.
Yeah, and you will officially become one of us.
One of us.
Yeah, and here's some extra information for you. One, if you want to drink tap water, make sure you boil before you drink it. Second, tip is not expecting in China, but you can still tip if you want.
Thirdly, waiting for tables is very normal at popular restaurants. To avoid this, look on the Dazhong Dianping app, which we mentioned earlier, and see if you can reserve a table in advance.
The next will be
Baijiu.
It's type of rice wine served in a tiny little glass.
This type of alcohol can exceed 50% ABV, so
Make sure you're fully prepared before you try it.
it's fire water.
But you like it.
Yeah, I like it a lot.
Yeah.
And the next one is a funny subject, toilets. Public toilets generally are squatting style and don't provide any toilet paper. So if this is a big issue for you, try to find a hotel or a high-end shopping mall where the toilets will be normal and
Cleaner.
provide toilet paper for you. When asking for help, try to ask younger people as they're more likely to speak English and it's easier for them to help you navigate where you want to go or what you want to do.
Yeah. It's also important for you to learn some key word in Chinese.
So we're going to add some Chinese phrases in the description of this video. You can copy these or learn how to say them to show to people when you're here in China.
Yeah. And after that, you're good to go.
If you need any help or suggestions, just leave a comment below.
And if you are interested in learning Chinese, please check out of my other video and subscribe for the future content. See you in the next one.